Summer League continues. Highly anticipated matchup as the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets will square off. First game for the Thunder. They still have the Dream uniforms in Houston, looking for their first win of this Summer League season after their loss to Orlando on Thursday on opening night. And we welcome you inside Thomas and Mack Center with Seth Greenberg. I'm Mark Kestisher. Roz Golden-Woody is with us as well. As Roz pointed out in her interview with Jabari Smith, he was in the 1-3 matchup, the top pick and the number 3 pick, Paolo Banchero, in his opening night. Now it's number 2 versus number 3. We get to see Chet Holmgren here in the Las Vegas Summer League.
They call him a unicorn. I don't know what a unicorn is, but he's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, and he's got a game. You're talking about a guy that can step out, knock down the 3. You got to defend him in ball screens, on pops. He can also drive closeouts. But on the defensive end is where he can really dominate, because he can switch ball screens. But you take to the rim, that 7'5" wingspan, he can contest. He had 6 blocked shots in his opening Summer League game in Salt Lake City, and he said basically that's just the beginning.
Yeah, the Oklahoma City Thunder played 3 games in Salt Lake City. You see Chet played in 2 of them, had the really good breakout game, and everybody talking 6 of his 8 total blocks in that first game. We just heard from Jabari Smith Jr. in the interview with Roz Golden-Woody, and this will be his second crack. He only has a 7'1" wingspan, but he's got a lot of skill and certainly looking to build on a performance that wasn't up to what he was hoping for Thursday.
Yeah, I don't judge guys off a Summer League game, especially your first Summer League game. Look, he's a 6'11" guy that can step out and knock down the 3. He's got to play a little lower and better on balance so he can drive people on a straight line. He's not a good defender. He's an elite defender who can switch 1 through 5 and keep the ball in front and contest shots. Jabari Smith's going to be a terrific player in the NBA. Don't judge him on 1 game in the Summer League. He needs better guard play because bigs, I don't care how skilled you are, you guys that can get you the ball when you're open. You'll see Jabari have a big game today, I expect.
There you go, Jabari Smith, great work ethic. That's what you hear when you talk to the coaches in Houston in his first season coming up. And this should be a fascinating matchup between these 2 teams. Oklahoma City's in the 2nd year, really, of this lottery rebuild. They got a lot of time for their young players. Last year, they end up with 3 draft lottery picks this year, and they have 2. I don't know if we're going to call them the Thin Towers. I'm not sure what the designation will end up being, but they are long, and it's going to be guys like Tari Eason who are a little more compact and physical against this length tonight of Oklahoma City.
And I love Tari Eason. You're talking about a guy, he came off the bench at Cincinnati, transferred to LSU, came off the bench for LSU, but he knows exactly who he is. He's going to run, he's going to rebound, he's going to defend, he's going to attack the basket. He fits, he understands who he is and how he wins, and he fits a role in the NBA. When you think about NBA players, you got to have guys that embrace roles to complement the best players on the court.
Tari Eason, the number 17 overall pick in the last draft, opened up with a double-double, 14 points, 13 rebounds, and Jalen Williams. There are 2 Jalen Williamses now on Oklahoma City. This is the Jalen Williams from Santa Clara, J-A-L-E-N.
They call him
J-Dub. Jalen, J-A-Y-L-I-N. There he is, J-Will. Will be coming off the bench.
Last number 1 pick, our first round pick from Santa Clara, obviously Steve Nash, but this guy here, 6'7", 7'2" wingspan.